Hi everyone. Welcome to UPSC Notes. We are providing free important notes for competitive exam. Be active, deep focus. Let's start. Class 9 Ncert Economics Chapter 1. The story of village Palampur. Overview. A story of a hypothetical village called Palampur, to introduce some basic concepts relating to production. Small-scale manufacturing, dairy, transport, etc. are carried out on a limited scale in the village. Various resources combine to produce the desired goods and services in the village. Introduction. Palampur is a small village, well connected with neighboring villages and towns like Raiganj. Bullock carts, tongas, bogies, motorcycles, jeeps, tractors and trucks types of visible transport facilities are available on the road Palampur. This village has 2 primary and 1 high school and also has a primary health center run by the government and 1 private dispensary. About 450 different caste families are living here. Out of them, 80 upper caste families have land majority in this village. 1/3 of total population is covered by schedule caste. Most of the houses have electric connections. Small manufacturing, transport, shopkeeping and farming are the production activities of the village Palampur. Organization of production. The goal of the organization is to produce goods and services. Land, labor and capital are required for production. Natural resources fulfilled the requirements of land and water. For labor-intensive industry, labor is required, and for financial aid, capital is required. Physical capitals are also required for production. Working capital includes raw materials and money in hand, and fixed capital includes tools, machines, buildings. Human capital means that labor is also required for the selling purpose. Farming in Palampur. Farming in Palampur is based on following factor. 1. Land is fixed. 2. Change in the method of cultivation. 3. Multiple cropping. 4. Modern farming. 5. Sustainability of land. 6. Distribution of land. 7. Labor. 8. Capital. 9. Selling of farms products. Land is fixed. About 75% population are dependent on farming in Palampur. Land area under cultivation is fixed. There has been no expansion in land area under cultivation since 1960. Change in method of cultivation. Multiple cropping and modern farming are the method of cultivation used in Palampur to increase the production from land. Multiple cropping. Method of multiple cropping is used in Palampur. Cultivation of different types of crops in the same piece of land at same or different time is known as multiple cropping. For example, jowar and bajra grow during rainy season, potato is produced between October and December, wheat is produced during winter season. Modern farming. In this type of farming, high-yielding varieties seeds are used. As a result, same piece of land produce larger quantities of food grains. In India, farmers of Punjab, Haryana and Western Uttar Pradesh were the first to try out the modern farming method. Introduction of the Green Revolution facilitated the cultivation of wheat and rice using high-yielding variety of seeds, HYVS, instead of the traditional seeds. The HYVS are capable of producing more amount of grain on one plant. Sustainability of land. According to a scientific report, in modern farming natural resources are overused. Groundwater, rivers and lakes are polluted by the way of using of chemical fertilizers. Chemical fertilizers also kill bacteria and other microorganisms in the soil which are essential for the growth of plants. Distribution of land. About 1/3 of the 450 families are landless in Palampur. 240 families cultivate small plots of land less, i.e. 2 hectares in size, and remaining 60 families cultivate more than 2 hectares of land. A few of the large farmers cultivate 10 hectares or more than 10 hectares of land. Labor. Some farmers are worked on their own land and some worked on another land for which they receive wage. Wages can be in cash or in kind. Wages vary from region to region, crop to crop, and one farm activity to another. Capital. Huge capital is required in the method of modern farming. Small farmers have lack of capital. They borrow money from large farmers and moneylenders at higher rate of interest. There are 3 types of capital which are mostly used in any organization, i.e. working capital, fixed capital and human capital. Selling of farm products. Surplus products are sold to medium or large farmers by the small farmers. After that, medium and large farmers sell their surplus directly to the market. The traders buy the products from market and sell the products to shopkeepers in the towns and cities. Non-farm activities in Palampur. 25% of total population is engaged in non-farming activities in Palampur. Small-scale manufacturing. In Palampur, small-scale manufacturing is done. Basically, The work is carried out at home or in the fields with the help of family labor. So, labor is hired rarely. Transporting people and goods are ferried from one place to another place through transporting service. For this service the worker get paid. In Palampur, road is the mode of transportation. Dairy. Dairy is a major source of earning money in Palampur. Dairy is a type of business where harvesting or processing of animal milk are done mostly from cow and buffaloes. Shopkeeping. Shopkeeping is also a source of earning money in Palampur. Shopkeepers earn money by selling a wide range of items like rice, wheat, sugar, tea, oil, biscuits, soap, toothpaste, batteries, candles, notebooks, pen, pencil, even some cloth. Here, shopkeeper is an individual who run the shop. Question. Modern farming methods require more inputs which are manufactured in industry. Do you agree? Answer. Modern farming methods involve the use of high-yielding variety seeds. These seeds require a combination of chemical fertilizers and pesticides, agricultural implements like tractors, and proper irrigation facilities like electric tube wells to produce the best results. All these elements are manufactured in industries. Hence, it would be right to say that modern farming methods make use of a greater number of industrial outputs as compared to traditional farming methods. Question. How did the spread of electricity help farmers in Palampur? Answer. The spread of electricity has helped the farmers of Palampur village in the following ways. Most of the houses have electric connections. Electricity is used to run tube wells in the fields. Electricity is used in various types of small business. Question. Is it important to increase the area under irrigation? Why? Answer. India is an agricultural country. Nearly 2/3 of the people are dependent on farming for their livelihood. But of the total cultivated area in the country, a little less than 40% is irrigated even today. In the remaining areas, farming is largely dependent on rainfall which is irregular and uncertain. Modern farming methods cannot be used in the absence of assured adequate water supplies. India cannot achieve the goal of self-sufficiency in food grains unless the area under irrigation is increased. Question. What are the different ways of increasing production on the same piece of land? Use examples to explain. Answer. The different ways of increasing production on the same piece of land are: multiple cropping. It is the most common way of increasing production on a given piece of land. Under it, more than one crop is grown on the same piece of land during the year. Indian farmers should grow at least 2 main crops in a year. In India, some farmers are growing a third crop also over the past 20 years. Modern farming methods, production on the same piece of land can also be increased by adopting modern farming methods. The Green Revolution in India is a remarkable example of it. Under modern farming, more cultivable areas should be brought under HYV seeds and irrigation. The use of simple wooden plow must be replaced by tractors. The increasing use of farm machinery like tractors, threshers, harvesters, etc. make cultivation faster. Describe the work of a farmer with 1 hectare of land. Answer. A farmer with 1 hectare of land shall put under the category of small farmer. Most of the work would be done by the farmer and his family members. The farmer will normally use a pair of bullocks to plow the field. His family members would assist him in sowing the seeds. During harvest time, he may require to hire some laborers. How do the medium and large farmers obtain capital for farming? How is it different from the small farmers? Answer. Medium and large farmers usually have surplus cash by selling their farm produce. Since they have land and house, they easily get loan from banks. Small farmers, on the other hand, may not be able to get bank loans. They have to depend on the local merchant and moneylender for loan. Question. What can be done so that more non-farm production activities can be started in villages? Answer. 3 things that need to be done to encourage non-farm production activities in villages. The government should set up schemes whereby landless laborers and small farmers are able to get cheap loans to start small individual/community businesses. In addition to financial assistance, the government should set up rural workshops to enable the villagers to build on their skill levels. The government should also work towards improving the infrastructure of villages so that the rural parts of the country are well connected to the urban areas. That's it. We have completed our important notes of Economic Chapter 1. Work for people and serve the nation. Jai Hind.